Hello YouTube, let's learn Django, which is, check this out, the web framework for perfectionists with deadlines. I really like that catchy marketing phrase. Excellent stuff. Anyway, not just that we're gonna use Django, we will also use a little bit of Bootstrap, not too much. So if you are a beginner in Bootstrap and in Django, I don't want to show it you too much of both of them, just minimum, so you can get that feeling that you can actually create something beautiful in a relatively short period of time. Okay, so a little bit of Bootstrap and a little bit more about Django. Simple stuff, simple website, no database in background, because I think that it will be too much if I just show it you Django, full Bootstrap, database, administration, creation of tables, and what else? Many probably other scary things like virtual environments. Okay, so when we are talking about virtual environments, I saw that some people on YouTube use that, but I think that for beginners, putting all those things in one tutorial, in one playlist, that will be pretty much enough, and you're just gonna run away and be scared for life. I definitely don't want you to run away and drop all this website programming stuff, because just don't do that. You can be persistent, you can go through this. It's not that complicated. It's simple stuff. If I can do that, you can do that. I'm not, extremely smart, man. I'm just persistent enough to get things done. Yeah, so Django is based on Python, and I will suppose that you have a little bit of Python experience, or you don't have too much, or you don't have Python experience at all, because we will not actually do too much of Python here, like raw Python programming, just a little bit of things that look like Python. I mean, it is Python, but you will not be scared with all those for loops, while thing, if else and stuff. So if you have a little bit of Python experience, that's cool, but if you don't have it, that's also fine. Where I was? Oh yeah, so when you're installing Python, please note, if you don't have it on your PC already, when you're installing it, please check this, which is pip. This is the thing which can download and install other Python packages. We're gonna use that to install Django. So this is like second or third screen when you're installing Python. So definitely check this. I mean, check everything. It doesn't cost you anything. Anyway, but pip is a must, definitely a must. So let's talk a little bit about editors. You will not do stuff into Python idle, or what's the correct pronunciation, idle. You will not do stuff there. You can use some other bigger editor like Sublime. A lot of people use it. Sublime or Sublime. What's the correct term? I don't know. I'm not native English speaker. I'm gonna use something different. You can use whatever you like, but I'm a little bit Soviet time nostalgic, so I'm gonna use File Manager. And this is File Manager. Really nice, excellent stuff with a lot of options. So check this down there and check this up here. Okay, really a lot of options. File Manager, orthodox File Manager stuff, and I will talk a little bit of that more, not too much. But also check this out. When I press Control, see, another options. When I press Shift, another options. When I press Alt, another options. Many useful stuff here. Anyway, so let's go to Google actually, and if you're interested in File Manager, just type File Manager and you will go to official site, and you can have a couple of screenshots here. So this is the place where you will grab File Manager if you like how it looks alike. Okay, and just for a second, just for historic reasons, let's go to Wikipedia page for File Manager. I want you to see something, a couple of things. So this is orthodox File Manager, and let's go down there And there is a note about Dr. Nikolai Bezrukov, and he is author of 3 decades old cool stuff about all things IT. So let's click here and let's scroll to Soft Panorama, which is his website. This website is so awesome that I don't have a proper words to describe how cool and useful information you have here. The 100 and probably thousands of pages. So check this slogan: may the source be with you, but remember the KISS principle. Excellent stuff. Now don't be scared because this website look like a little bit from 90s. That is really not important. This is excellent stuff. Okay, so let's go to Orthodox File Managers, and you will see not just entries for, HTML pages for File Manager, but for many others of them. Definitely, if you have a little bit of time, if you're interested in system administration and programming, you definitely need to check this website if you have a little bit of time. Just remember, Soft Panorama, absolutely one of the best websites on internet, period, if you are IT kind of people. Yeah, where I was. Okay, let's install Django. So if you are on Linux terminal or command prompt for Windows, and let's just use pip install Django. So this is why you need to have pip to install additional packages. Pip install Django, enter, and we will wait for a couple of seconds. Nothing really special here. Maybe a couple of seconds more. I really like this editor. You know, a lot of people don't even know about this kind of stuff, you know. But if you're old enough, or if you are really interested in these kind of things enough, then you will be pleased with that Soft Panorama thing. Oh yeah, and I sometimes use Tor to check some websites with well, you cannot, you know, be sure enough. Some sites do have nasty JavaScripts and additional things in a background. Anyway, what's happening with our Django administration? So, sorry, installation, successfully installed Django. So that's cool. CLS, the clear screen. Yeah, and that's about it. In the next tutorial, we will create our project, the dedicated website into our projects folder, and we will start Django server. So that's about it. That's what we're gonna do. Anyway, 8 minutes. I'm gonna render this video and see you next tutorial.